Yes, me too. I agree with you. So in the book, another thing that stood out for me in Love Sense is that you talked about that all the research shows, because I want to go back to the beginning for people listening, that having a stable, loving relationship is the absolute cornerstone of human happiness and general well-being. And you say it's better health insurance than a careful diet and better anti-aging than taking vitamins. Talk to me. This is good.
Well,
I want to know.
There's really some fascinating research. Like, I'll give you an example, something that wouldn't have happened even 10 years ago. The Heart Institute in my city, here in the capital of Canada, came to me and said, would you please take your book, Hold Me Tight, and we know you've got an educational program based on Hold Me Tight, this book. Would you please adapt it for cardiac patients, cardiac couples?
Wow.
Because we've read the research that talks about the fact that the very best predictor of whether you have another heart attack or how long you live after your first heart attack isn't the severity of the attack. It's the quality of your most intimate relationship.
That's amazing.
Therefore, we want you to come and help these couples. So the fact that, there's a renowned medical facility that comes to me, who's a psychologist working with relationships, and says, would you please help these couples with these relationships, because we've looked at all this research that says that, whether you can turn to somebody for support, whether you can rely on them, whether you feel that someone has your back, affects everything from your immune system functioning to your blood pressure to how you deal with stress to how you cope with new stresses and problems like changing your diet, which cardiac couples have to do. I mean, the research is pretty overwhelming that we are social bonding animals, and emotional isolation or conflict is amazingly stressful for us, amazingly stressful. And we need this safe haven that a loving relationship can provide, and we need it from the cradle to the grave.